A partial recount of votes in Georgia has confirmed the victory of the ruling Georgian Dream Party. The Central Election Commission said that the change in the previously announced official results was insignificant. All four opposition parties that broke the barrier refused to recognize the election results and work in the re-elected parliament. Georgian President Salome Zarubishvili called the vote a Russian special operation.
We got used to various types of falsifications in previous years. But something new, completely unexpected, happened in this election. Everything was planned in advance, including the psychological aspect, part of which was the fact that everyone knew the mood of the population and did not assume that someone would try to steal the election. These are Russian methods. These things are inspired by Russia. Pre-election threats instead of promises, propaganda, specific Russian pre-election PR strategies. In general, it is clear that the current Georgian authorities were helped by Russia. Salome Zurabichvili, president of Georgia, in an interview with Radio Liberty.
Russia has stepped up its hybrid operations in the EU's neighboring countries. The recent parliamentary elections in Georgia and the referendum in Moldova show their interference in election processes in other countries, said Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda. Hundreds of thousands of votes were bought in the first round of the presidential election and in the referendum to fix the European course in the Moldovan constitution.
This vote took place under unprecedented interference and intimidation by Russia and its proxies, aiming to destabilize the democratic processes in the Republic of Moldova. And it's a long-term fight. And the reason why they might appear to be successful at times is that they don't have boundaries. We, as the European Union, together with our partners, in whatever we do, we respect certain principles, including the laws. But Russia and its actors and its proxies do not respect that.
The second round of presidential elections in Moldova will be held on October 3rd. 2 days later, Americans will vote for the new head of state. The Russian Federation, with all its cyber arsenal, is trying to interfere in the election campaign of the Democratic Party candidate Kamala Harris, Microsoft said. Cyber groups linked to Moscow are spreading videos on social networks that show her in an unfavorable light. On one video, Harris was accused of poaching in Zambia and in another of organizing an assassination attempt on Donald Trump.
Russia uses a wide range of tools to influence the electoral field. First of all, it is disinformation and fakes. It is especially popular lately to use the artificial intelligence, in particular various emails, deepfakes and so on. In addition, it's bot forums, which have been spread in all social media.
Kamala Harris is slightly ahead of Donald Trump in two key swing states, Michigan and Wisconsin, according to a CNN poll. Earlier, a Bloomberg News and Morning Council poll showed that in all 7 key swing states, which are marked in purple in electoral maps, the U.S. presidential candidates have equal chances with 49% support each.
The fate of the election is in extra 100 or 1,000 votes. We talk about purple states, occasionally support different candidates, so any influence operation of the Russian Federation, Iran, other states, in particular China, can be quite significant, so the American public pays attention to it.
Russian influence operations are aimed not only at the outcome of the election. Political technologists are convinced that Moscow wants to play on the divisions in American society and force Washington to reduce the amount of military aid to Ukraine. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavskaya, Victoria Nikopelova, UATV News.